Hello, my name is Ajay Babu, and today I'm going to discuss about cyber hygiene solutions for Shopee Limited. And recently, this company faced a data breach problem. And in this presentation, we need to explain what went wrong and how we fix it. And in this, how can we secure in the future this company also. So the introduction means context. So the context means like Shopee is suffered a major data breach problem caused by phishing and weak password and outdated systems. And the problem means like customer data was stolen and reputation damage and regulatory investigations begin. And the third one is objective. So critically access vulnerabilities and present justifiable solution. And the fourth one is focus areas means like technical controls and administrative measures and regulatory complaints. And the last one is expected outcomes. A secure and compliant and resilient business environment that restore customer trust. So here the identified vulnerabilities things like weak password and reuses. Employees relied on simple and guessable passwords. Means like employees use like the normal password like 123 and the names and the phone numbers like this password. And outdated system means neglected patches and left software and web apps vulnerables. And the phishing suspectability means staff click on fraudulent vendor emails. Like sometimes we get the fraud emails in our mobile also, so we can avoid that fraud emails. So and plain text data storage means like sensitive customer data stored without inscriptions and unsecured remote accesses. Means like personal devices, no VPN or no multi-factor authentications, and lack of monitoring means like no interactions, detection or incident response capability. And the final one is governance gaps. In this one, no cybersecurity teams and policies and oversights. So here the technical security solutions, like we have five technical security solutions. Like password security means like complex and unique credentials enforced by enterprise password managers. Like example, Bitword and one password, and automatic password rotation auditing to eliminate weak and reused credentials. And the next one is multi-factor authentications. So the multi-factor authentications means like mandatory for all accounts, especially admin and cloud services, and integration with automate authenticator apps and hardware tokens for maximum security. And endpoint protections means like next generation antivirus with behavioral monitoring and endpoint detection and responses to identify and isolate it and remediate suspicious activity. And the centralized management of all devices including wired. And the fourth one is the network security means like next generation firewalls and instruction prevention systems IPS, and the network segmentation to isolate critical database from user access zones, and the VPN with storage inscriptions. And the last one is data inscriptions mean like AES 256 inscription for data and at reset to database and backups and encrypted storage and automated backups process for businesses continuity. So this is the technical security solutions of cyber hygiene. And the next one is administrative security controls. Here we have four security controls, cyber security awareness training means like regular staff training or phishing and social engineering and safe online practices and simulated phishing campaigning to test and improve resiliences. And the next one is information security policy frameworks means like formalized policy for acceptable use, incident response and vendor access. And the third one is patch vulnerability management means like automated patch development for operating systems and applications, and regular vulnerability scans to identify and remediate risks, and critical patching with 72 hours of release. The fourth one is vendor and third party securities oversights. So security clauses in contracts with IT vendors and regular third party risk assessments and compliance checks and continuous monitoring of external services. Here regular alignments means like regular alignments here, like we have four regular alignments. And GDPR general data protection regulations means like in this GDPR we discuss about articles like article 32 It's mindset, inscription and access controls and risk-based safeguards. And Article 33 and 34 means breach notification within 72 hours to regulator and customers. And Article 35 means like data protection impact assessments for high-risk activities. And ISO IE 27001 frameworks, like it means like established an information security management system ISMS and implement Annex A controls and continuous improvement via the plan do check act cycle. And the third one is cyber essentials like UK baseline standards. So here like cover firewall secure configurations and access controls, malware protections, patchings, and the demonstrate minimum cybersecurity competence and reduce insurance cost also. And the PCI DSS is like a payment card industry standards. So here implementation of roadmaps, like we have three phases. In first phase, like 0 to 3 months, immediate mitigation means like emergency password resets and mandatory multi-factor authentications, admins and deploy endpoint protections and employ critical patches and conduct initial staff awareness sessions and the launch incident response process and regularity notifications also. And in the phase two, it is happening in 3 to 6 months. It's a process interrogations like encrypt customer database and backups, implementation network firewalls and VPNs and segmentations, and establish full information security policies and start vendor risk management programs also. And the phase three, here like 6 to 12 months, it's maturity and compliance like develop ISO 27001 information security management systems and deploy SIEM and advanced threat detections and conduct GDPR audits and DPIs and penetration testers and prepare for cyber essentials and PCI DSS certification. So these are the implementation of roadmap in cyber hygiene. And here the evaluation of matrices means like incident reduction matrices, phishing access rate is and it's a target less than 5% and mean to detect in 24 hours. And vulnerability and patching management, like 95% of critical patches applied within 30 days. And the employees awareness indicators like 100% of completion of annual training and increased incident reporting from staff and progressive reduction in failed phishing simulations. And compliance and governance means like GDPR audit score like greater than or equal to 95%, and ISO 27001 controls and implementation progresses. And the business impact ROI means like reduced regulatory fines and insurance premiums and improved customer trust and retention rates and lower incident related financial losses. Here the critical assessments like weak password, password manager plus multi-factor authentication and outdated system patch management and vulnerability scanning and phishing and human errors and plain text customer data and unsecured remote accesses and lack of monitoring SIEM EDS solutions. And the final one is governance gaps ISO 27001 frameworks and policies. So these are the critical assessments of the cyber hygiene. Here the conclusion means from breach to resilience, turning a crisis into an opportunity, and holistic frameworks and technical administrative and regulatory measure integrated. And the compliance and issued is like GDPR, ISO 27001 and Cyber Essential and PCI DSS references. And the fourth one is continuous improvement. It means like matrices and audits driving accountability. And the last one is next step, like embedded security into culture and leadership commitment. So these are my references, if all about the cyber hygiene for the shop easy limited. Thank you.